Will on the East Coast, pronouns are he, him, wants to challenge my view on slavery in the Old Testament.
Oh, I'll just drink some tea.
Hey, Will.
What's going on, Matt? Yeah, specifically about Leviticus chapter 25. Seems like you usually represent that as owning, but owning is used differently. So I just wanted to challenge your view on the term property, akuzah there. Can you give me like what you think akuzah means?
No, because I don't speak Hebrew. I'd have to go back in and look it up. Okay. What difference does it make if it says you can buy your male and female slaves to come from the nations around you, from them you may buy slaves?
Yeah, so akuzah means landed property. It refers to land exclusively, except for in this verse and one other. In the other verse.
So exclusively, except for this verse and one other. When you're skipping past Exodus 21 to go to Leviticus 25, does the Bible say that you can buy slaves and they are your property?
No, I wasn't skipping Exodus 21.
Answer the question. Does the Bible say that you can buy slaves and that they are your property?
No, not in the original. It says they are your akuzah. That's what I'm challenging. And so if you look at Exodus 21, it specifically in verse 29 says, if a goring ox gores a person, its owner will be killed. But if a goring ox gores a slave or servant, its master will be killed. And it's talking, so it specifically contrasts an owner and a master. And then in Exodus 25, it makes this more explicit, even through the whole chapter, like Leviticus.
So you're skipping past all the verses that are about slavery. What happens to a male or female slave if their eye is put out?
Yeah, that's right before. That's 22 or 25, I think. Yeah,
26.
They're to let be, yeah, 26. They're to be let go free.
And what if a free person loses their eye? What's supposed to happen?
They should be punished.
So they take the eye. The entirety of this, both in Exodus 21, Leviticus 25, and again in Deuteronomy, it specifically says that that if a slave is injured, they are your money, they are your property. You can pass them on to your children. It sets up a dynamic where these people are not free and equal. They don't have any recourse. The Bible advocates for owning people as property and passing them on to your children. It literally says.
Where's the word owning in that passage?
In verse Leviticus 25:46, you can bequeath them to your children as inherited property and can make them slaves for life, but you must not rule over your fellow Israelites ruthlessly.
Yeah, this is the same language as the covenant God gave with the patriarchs.
I don't care if you're going to make excuses for it. Leviticus 25:46 says that does the Bible not say that you can bequeath them to your children?
Yes, the same thing as the law. The point I'm pointing out is that
you don't get to bequeath people to your children. People aren't property for you to own and pass on to your children. I'm sorry, sir. I'm done with people making excuses. And you should be fucking embarrassed that you are desperately trying to find some interpretation of the Hebrew in there so that it doesn't look as bad as it does. It's absolutely bad. It allows you to own people as property and specifically says you can pass them on to your children. You should be embarrassed that you are trying to make excuses for this and pretend that the Bible doesn't sanction what it does and what it always has. Goodbye, sir.